Kalau nya nak panen, kalau nya panenes lain kak, tapi kalau nya nak panenes tetap nak terus taruh tu kak. Oke, kita dengar suara Ibu, Ananda semua. Oh, oke, welcome Irini. Uh, can you hear me, Irini? I'm gonna turn on my mic.
Hello, Dona.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine. Maybe I haven't used Zoom for a while, so
Oh.
we use WebEx for the classes.
Uh-huh.
And I hope I will make it today.
I bet last time you used Zoom when we are presenting our inquiry project, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was long ago and I forgot how to use Zoom.
Okay, you just need to share screen for your PowerPoint.
Donna, tell me, how am I going to share the PowerPoint?
Use the share screen.
Share screen. So I have this one. Okay, I got it now. No problem. Hey.
I'm gonna open our English class for just a minute, okay?
Okay. How many students do you have in your class?
Right now there are 81 participants. The panelists is all my colleagues in the SMA 11 Padang. All of them are teachers.
Okay.
The participants are the students. There will be more and more students. Hope so.
Okay.
Okay. Wait.
I'm very excited because the
Uh-huh.
the audience will be a large one.
Can't wait to hear anything about Greece. Okay. I'm gonna start it.
Okay.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for coming to our English club today. Even though this is not in our school time, but it seems that you are still enthusiastic to join with us today. I would like to invite Bu Rian as a vice principal, as a student, the dean of vice principal, to give a short welcoming speech to my friends. Please, Bu Rian. Bu Rian. Bu Rian, can you hear me? Wait. Rian? Rian? I'm gonna call her. Rian? Rian? Halo, Yan? Hello? Do you hear my voice clearly, Irini?
Yes, I can hear you.
But Wiwi, can you hear me, Wiwi? Wiwi? But others panelists cannot hear me.
She hasn't opened her microphone.
Yes, I'm using my microphone.
Halo, ya Kak?
Ya, Wiwi dengar suara Kak Wi?
Nah.
Jelas, Wi?
Kak, suara Kakak tuh terlalu kecil Kak, jadi kurang jelas.
Ih. Terus si Rian kasih sambutan bentar, Wi?
Hai, oke Kak. Kak Ian lagi kan? Kak Ian kasih sambutan sebentar. Aja sih. Terang Kak Ian.
Bahasa Inggris.
Yes, of course. Using English, Bu Rian.
I'm a little speak English.
Oh yeah, this is Wiwi. She is a
Hi.
biology teacher.
Hai, Dr. Iren.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Kos kaki. Tunggu dulu kos kaki apa?
How now, Wiwi? Can you hear me, Wiwi? Jelas suara Kak Wi?
Enggak jelas Kak. Pelan, slow.
Okay, Irini.
Yes.
Just start your presentation.
Suara Kak Dona.
Kayak jadi apa?
Suara Kak ganti apa Kak?
Okay.
Okay.
Wi?
Can I start?
Yes, you can start, Irini.
Okay. Καλό μεσημέρι. Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
My name is Irini. Irini in Greek means peace, and I come from Greece. I'm very excited for the invitation by Miss Dona. Dona is a very good colleague, and
Yes.
above all, she's a very good person. She's
Yes.
a very good friend. So I'm more than happy that I will talk about Greece in her class and in her colleagues. I would like to ask you first if you know anything about Greece.
Can you say it again?
Yeah, I would like to ask first if someone knows anything about Greece. What they know
Silakan
about
tanya.
What do you
Silakan tanya apa yang mau ditanyakan.
know about Greece, Vivi?
What?
Hercules, Wi, Hercules.
I'm nervous.
Ada acara apa, Pam? Athena.
Athena.
Acara sama luar negeri.
Oh, iya, nah.
Bentar, Pam.
Okay, so I will show you first on the map. If you can see, I brought a map from school.
Yes.
Here is in Indonesia, okay, and Greece is over there. So it's a long way.
Athena bukannya Yunani ya?
We are at the south of Europe. Okay. So I will talk. I will share my screen now with you in order to show you a few things about my place.
Iya, iya.
Presentasi.
Can you see the PowerPoint? Is it on your screen now? Okay. So I would like to say a few things about my place. First, about the history. You can see on the picture the famous Parthenon or Acropolis. Acropolis means the city on the top of the hill. And this monument was created on the 5th century before Christ, when Athena, was the capital of the Greek state at the very highest peak. The Greek civilization starts from the 3000 before Christ with the prehistoric period, and we have several periods, historical periods, with the most well-known, the classical periods, with when Pericles was the governor of Athens, and when democracy was invented and was established in the Athenian state. After the classical period, we have the Alexander the Great, who created a very big empire. Then the Romans followed. Then we have another Greek empire called Byzantine, which is the medieval Greek Empire, and then the Greek state was captured by the Turks, and the Greeks were occupied by the Turks for 400 years. But despite the slavery for 400 years, Greeks did not forget their language and their religion. In 1821, 200 years before our time, the Greeks started the rebellion against the Turks. And from 1830, we have the so-called the modern Greek state, the modern Greek country. During the revelation, the Greek flag was created. You see that represents, it has two colors, the blue and the white. The blue represents the sky, the color of the sky, and the white, the foam of the sea. And you can see there is a cross that represents our religion. When Greeks were fighting the Turks, they were fighting for their religion and also for their country. And you can see 12 lines, and those lines, each line represents, is equivalent to one syllable of the phrase in Greek, freedom or death. So during the revolution, the Greek people were fighting for the freedom of their country and for their religion. Our religion is the Christian Orthodox. It's the most ancient Christian religion in the world. And you can see on the picture an image of a typical church. It's very different from the churches or from the mosques. Maybe it resembles to a mosque because of the top, but it's very different to the Catholic churches. Our most popular holidays, it's Easter, because we celebrate the resurrection of Christ, Christmas, and then every Greek person has a name, and that name corresponds to a Christian saint. So every saint has a name day. Apart from the birthday, we celebrate our name day when the Christian saint died for Christ. And it's a great time for people, for the family to gather, to have a party, to have a lot of food, and have a great time. Our alphabet is the Greek alphabet. It's a bit different from the Latin, although the Greek alphabet is the basis of the Latin alphabet. During the 8th century before Christ, some people from Greece moved from the Greek mainland to the south of Italy, and they brought their civilization and their alphabet. So they taught this alphabet to the people that inhabited Italy. And that alphabet, the Greek alphabet, was the basis of the Latin alphabet, which then was the basis of the English alphabet, the French, the Italian, and so on. You can see some letters that are very common, are familiar to you with English letters. Now, about food. We follow the so-called Mediterranean diet, which is supposed to be the most healthy in the world. That means that we consume olive oil, which is very good for the heart, with fruit, vegetables, a lot of fish, nuts, pulses, and of course, meat, all kinds of meat. You can see on the image a very popular snack for Greeks, especially for the evening. Instead of having a big dinner, many people, especially the young people, prefer to eat this kind of food, which is called souvlaki. It's pita bread with slices of meat, with tzatziki. It's a sauce with yogurt and garlic and cucumber, and it's accompanied with tomato, onion, and so on. Sometimes it's very healthy, and it's much better than the hamburgers that people usually eat nowadays. Now, about the sports, the most popular sports in Greece is, first of all, basketball. Everybody in Greece plays basketball. My students at school, you will see a short video later when students talk about themselves and their favorite sport. So basketball is very famous, and you might know one of the this basketball player. He's called Adetokounmpo, and he plays for the Bucks in the United States. Another popular sport is football, or soccer as it is called in the United States, tennis, and many people also practice the martial arts. Now, what music do we hear? We have the traditional music, and also we have the modern Greek music, and then young people like to listen to the American music. I would like to you to have to hear a bit of, if it's possible, let me try. I want you just to listen to a specimen of our traditional music, and just to have an idea.
Baru kau masuk dah nak. Ah?
That was a typical dance from Crete. It's a very big island at the south of Greece. And as you can see, there are different dances and songs for the men and different dances for the women. The women were standing behind and did not participate in the dance because there are different dances for the men and different for the women. And during, we usually dance those traditional dances after a wedding. A wedding might last from 1 or to 3 days, or when a child is born, or if a child is a Christian, then we have a big festival with those traditional dances. Our currency until 2001 was drachma. It's a Greek word that was used and from the ancient times, but from the 2001, we use the European currency, which is the euro. Unfortunately, from the 2010, we have the so-called economical crisis in Greece, and many people had to migrate either to the United States or the Australia because many people were poor, and for the first time you could see homeless people in the streets. Fortunately, the situation is getting better, but now with the lockdown and with the coronavirus, many people will get poor again. In Europe, many people in Western Europe, many people believe that Greeks are lazy. So I have written down some misconceptions about Greece. Many people believe that Greeks are lazy, although people are working a lot and very hard because they have to work hours and hours in order to gain more money because many people are poor. Another misconception is that because they are lazy, they just sit and drink coffee and spend the whole day in cafes. They avoid to pay taxes, even though we have to pay a lot of taxes. And also, some people believe that Greeks are corrupted, but instead, Greeks, I believe that are characterized by the word philotima, which means that if you see someone that is in need, you try to help him or her as much as possible. Now, I would like to show you my island. My island is a very small one. Of Greece. I would just to see a sort of how it looks like, how my island looks like. as you can see, my island is a very rocky island. So most of the people are engaged with fishing, are fishermen, and also they catch sponges. My island is very famous for the sponge divers. They collect the sponges. That's a natural sponge from the sea. They collect the sponges from the sea, and then they bring them here. They treat them a bit, and then they sell them abroad. And also during the last years, because of the rocks, my island is very popular for rock climbers. And together with Thailand, my island is the top destination for rock climbers. So now I would like you to have a look at my school. It's a very small school. It consists of 240 people. It's a high school, just basic things in the classroom. We don't, unfortunately, we do not have a lot of equipment. And a typical school day starts at 8 in the morning until 1:45. Now we are on a lockdown, so we have to do online teaching on the same day, on the same hours. Each period lasts 45 minutes, and there is a break between each period. Students have their own class, and teachers have to move from one class to the other. In my high school, students are taught ancient Greek, modern Greek, history, mathematics, physics, chemistry, and most of the majority of the students take the exams in order to pass the university. Students do not wear uniforms. Cell phones or smoking is not permitted. Also, eating and drinking in class is not permitted. And usually students call their teacher as teacher. It's a very kind and polite way to address to a teacher in that way. And also during the weekend, we have many extracurricular activities. For example, we like to make excursions to do rock climbing, to explore the monuments, the ancient monuments. And also we make a lot of trips to other parts of Greece or to Europe. Unfortunately, the lockdown and the coronavirus has stopped all those trips. After the graduation, the majority of our students pass the exams and go to the university. At the university, they do not pay fees. Everything is free. The books, the accommodation is free for most of the students, mainly for the poor people. And also they have free meals. The studies last for 4 or 5 years, and the most popular universities are in Athens, Thessaloniki, Ioannida, and Crete. And I will show you now a very short video of my students. You will see some of my students who talk about themselves and about their activities during their free time. Oh, it's not found. Sorry. No, it doesn't work. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. So that was a very short presentation of Greece and of my island. And I will be more than happy to answer to your questions.
Okay, course.
Okay.
I'm interested in the data. Can you show it, please? About the 90% of your students pass the university entrance, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Is that it's a public university or just a private or what?
It's universities in Greece are all public. We do not have private universities.
I see.
Okay.
Okay, students. Vivi, would you like to ask something? Sonia, where are you, Sonia? Vivi, they still can't hear me. The only one who can hear me clearly is just you. Vivi?
If there is a problem with the hearing, they can write on the chat, Dona, the question, and I can answer if they want to.
Okay.
Guys, you can write questions about the video or any other question that you would like to ask about Greece. Sonia says that she has a network issue.
Vivi, can you hear me, Vivi?
I think it's better to visit you, to come and see you.
Nice idea. I can teach my class.
I can teach English or Greek,
Oh,
and you will teach me Indonesian.
wow, yeah. For the high school, do you have the 4 years high school or 3 years high school?
3 years. We have 3 years for the junior high school and 3 years for the senior high school.
That's interesting. And also, I write about your period of teaching. You say you start from 8 until 1:45.
Yes. Yeah.
So, how many subjects in a day?
Either 6 or 7.
6. That's a quite short classes. In here, for regular classes, we start at 7:15 until
Yes.
2:45.
Ah. And how long does each period last?
Same with you, 45 minutes.
Okay. And you have school for 5 days a week.
No, Sunday to Saturday. No, Monday to Saturday.
Monday to Saturday. I thought that Friday was free for you.
No, Friday we have a holiday only for Sunday.
I see. What about, because Friday is your holiday, how do you practice the prayer on Friday?
We have a long break on Friday, 1 hour.
I see. Okay. For prayer and also for lunch.
Yes.
Do you have a break every day for lunch.
Yes, we have two daily breaks. Each break is about 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We do not have a break for lunch. Students come back home to eat homemade food.
Irini, there is one question. They write it on the Bahasa Indonesia, but I'm gonna
Yes.
translate it for you.
Okay.
She wants to know about your education background. How do you study for 4 different universities?
First, I went to Greece, to the Greek university, and studied the Greek literature, ancient Greek literature. But then, during my undergraduate studies, I liked the idea of the manuscripts, of the ancient manuscripts. So I wanted to go and study on that subject more. That's why I left to England, first Birmingham, where there is a very good department on medieval Greek studies, and did my master's degree. And then my professor told me, you're very good at that. Why don't you stay and do the PhD with me, or apply to Oxford University? And I said, okay. So I applied first at Oxford, but I didn't have any hope to be accepted. And then I received a letter of acceptance. So everybody encouraged me to go to Oxford and pursue for the PhD. So I completed my PhD on ancient manuscripts, and then started working at school. But during my session as a teacher, I wanted to help students with learning difficulties. That's why I also studied and did a master's degree in special education.
I see. Okay, that's the questions. Okay, I still have it. Okay, you show us the food with the bread, right? We have the same thing here too. We call it kebab. It's originally from Midwest, I think, from the Middle East. We call it kebab. Yes,
How do you call it?
kebab. Kebab.
I see. We call it pita.
Same ingredient, different name, different country.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what was your name date for your Greek?
My name day is on the 5th of May. Donna, remember,
Yeah.
we were planning.
There is also a questions. You can read it.
Miss, I wanna ask Dr. Irin.
Okay.
Yes.
Go on.
Okay. Oh, I'm nervous, Miss.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. What is the very famous place to visit in in Greece? Oh my God, I'm sorry.
The most famous place is Athens.
Santorini.
Oh, yeah, you know Santorini, eh?
Yeah, I just know Santorini. Oh my God, I just know Santorini.
Yeah, many people, when I went to the United States with Miss Donna, when I said that I come from Greece, everybody said, oh, Santorini.
Yeah. I thought like that. I thought like that for the first time I hear, oh, the guest teachers more is from Greece. Oh my God, I'm very excited. But I just know Santorini.
Only Santorini. And
Yeah.
Santorini and Mykonos are very nice islands, but
Yeah, I
they are
see
very
it.
expensive. And many people, especially from China, visit those islands, and the prices have risen a lot. But all of the islands are very
Yeah.
beautiful
Yeah,
because
I see that.
each island has a different beauty.
And I think one day if I'm married, I'm gonna take a whole honeymoon in there. Oh my god,
Yes,
big dream. Yeah. Oh my god, I see that a lot of beautiful island, beautiful views in.
but also Indonesia has very nice
Yeah,
place.
yeah, Indonesia too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially,
So we are very lucky because we live in beautiful places
Yeah.
and the people are very beautiful.
Yeah, and also the people, not only the place, but also the people.
Yes, I agree. We have a lot of things in common, I think.
Yeah.
okay, we have second questions from Padil.
Someone has asked, in your opinion, how to create a conducive classroom atmosphere? You mean a friendly classroom atmosphere? Is that what you mean?
I think so.
Like
Yeah,
maybe like the condition of the class, maybe like.
yeah. What I usually do is that I like to engage my students while doing my class. I mean, I'm trying to to ask my students things that I know that they know from their experience, and then starting with their answers as a basis to build what I want them to know, what I want them to teach for the day. And there is an interaction between me and the students, and that makes the class more interesting and friendly. And I also make fun of them, and I make fun of myself as well. So students laugh, and there is a nice spirit in the classroom.
Okay, next questions. Perfect place to adventure in America.
Our favorite place of adventure, shops. I think Miss Donna will agree. My favorite place and Miss Donna's favorite place were shops and good prices.
Maybe you can tell them when you visit Boston or New York City.
New York, yeah.
Or Boston. You went to Philly, right, at the time?
Yes, I visited Philly and Baltimore, not Boston, Baltimore.
So
But
what things are unique in United States?
sorry,
What things are unique in United States?
what things are unique? I think people eat a lot. What made me a great impression was the large portion of food they eat and what they consume when you go to the supermarkets. Um, what I did not like was in their school that there is no a friendly relationship between the teacher and the students. Teachers only do their class and students leave to go to attend the other class, and there is no relationship between the teacher and the students. Yeah, that's what. And also, what other thing that made me that impressed me was the large country and the great distances that you have to cover to go from the one place to the other.
That's true. Maybe in United States there are messy just one term. There are many kind of, let's say, peanuts. There are a lot of peanuts available there.
Yeah.
It's true. They eat a lot in America. American people eat a lot. They have a really big portions. So it's a common thing also for them to take it home.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't they don't leave it just like that, but they bring it home, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other? Or maybe you like the. Oh, tell us about the Greece. Do Greece have 4 seasons too, or what?
During the last years, we have actually 2 seasons. We have summer from April until beginning of November, and then directly we have the winter from November to April. We have no autumn, we have no spring. Directly from the short sleeves, from the summer clothes, we go to the winter clothes.
So you have a lot of snow also in winter.
In my region, we have no snow. We have never seen snow on my island. But if you travel at the north of Greece, there you can find snow, and you will find temperatures below 0. In my region, the lowest temperature might fall up to 2 degrees below 0. Today we have 17 degrees, which is okay.
Let's see. Okay, we still have 8 minutes to go before closing. Anyone would like to ask Irini? Okay, let's see.
Maybe it's the first time, Miss Donna, so your students
Please.
are a bit reserved, huh?
There is a question, Irini.
Okay, let me
This
see.
my colleague. She's also English teacher.
Can you give motivation to our students here? So they can continue their study abroad. First, you need to really want it, to know more, and to explore a different country. You learn more if you travel abroad because you see different mentalities, you see different people, and at the same time you learn more about yourself, what your strength is, and to overcome obstacles. Many of you will ask me, yes, it's nice to go abroad and study, but how? You can pursue for scholarships. There are many scholarships that cover all the fees and all the accommodation and the food. So if you really want something, then you can achieve it. You just have to fight for it. Okay, I think that's my advice.
That's really true. Because in studying abroad, we will meet different people from different countries. So many differences. We have to be adaptable people too,
Yes.
tolerant, respectful.
So, any other question?
Rian, Rian, can you hear me? So from
Ya kak.
this, okay, Rian, can you, Rian,
Hah?
hello, Rian, can you say something for, okay, so I think we still have 5 minutes. I know you are busy.
It was so nice to talk to you.
Yeah, so nice talk to you.
It has been an honor for me to talk to you. Thank you, Miss Donna, for the invitation. And I will be very happy if we will have again the chance to meet and talk about anything.
Maybe we can open another session just for the how to get scholarships abroad.
Yes, yes, we can do that. Yeah,
For
definitely.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dr. Irini, I'm very nervous and I'm very excited because can be communication someone graduation Oxford University. I'm very nervous.
No, no, you don't have to be nervous.
I
See,
have
I have two hands like you, one head like you.
Likes
I
the
have some question, but I'm afraid to.
No, 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 you tell me.
Okay, the first, I hope you give your experience for teaching the pandemic COVID because from March until November, yeah, maybe your experience, your practical suck us, yeah. I hope you give me some pengalaman apa kak?
Some advices.
Yeah,
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 advices,
yeah,
Okay,
especially
yeah.
yeah.
in teaching online
I
classes.
okay.
Yeah.
I will first reply to the question I saw on chat. No, I have never been in Indonesia, but I would like to come.
Yeah, come to Indonesian, Dr. Irin.
Yeah, I will definitely come to see you all.
Yeah.
Now, the answer to your question, the Ministry of all schools in Greece are controlled by the Ministry of Education. So the Ministry of Education has arranged a classroom for each of the teachers and a digital classroom through WebEx. We use the WebEx, which is free for the teachers, and we give the link to the students, and they use that link to enter our classroom. And we do the classes as in normal school. During the first week, we had many troubles with connecting, but now classes are okay, and we can do our classes as usual. I usually do many diagrams while delivering the class. I either ask the students and they give answers, and according to their answers, we structure the class, or I create a diagram which I send them through Messenger or on WhatsApp. They get the diagram, they copy it on their notebooks, and then they either ask questions about the diagram or add more things on that. That's how I usually do my class during the COVID period.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Dr. Irini and Miss Dona, I hope maybe we choose some student to introduce his self to our discussion. Maybe Hafiz, maybe Suwandi. What about this, Miss Dona?
Sure, sure. Just ask them. Sure. Where is Hafiz? You see them?
How about me?
Maybe you can ask Sonia. Can you turn on your camera, Sonia?
Apa habis nih, Miss?
Oh, would you please turn on your video? Oh, they can't hear me. Okay, Sonia, you can start, Sonia. Go on, Sonia. Ah, your unmute. Would you please? Your you can say Sonia. Start, Sonia.
Technical problems, huh?
Yeah, I see. I think it's 6:02. It's already 6:05. We will have public prayer in another 5 minutes. I'm gonna say feeling grateful for having you today, for knowing you from our program. So on behalf of our school, public high school 11 Padang, West Sumatra, Indonesia. Well, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for bringing greets to our class. Thank you, and you are welcome to Padang.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the invitation. It was more than an honor for me to invite you to invite me in your school virtually, and I am looking forward to meeting you either in Indonesia or in Greece. And if you have questions and you students have gathered questions about any topic, we could meet again. We can arrange another meeting. Okay, I will be very happy to see you again.
Sure.
Okay, thank
Bye.
you
Thank
again.
you.
Bye.
And have a nice evening.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Miss.
Thank you,
Bye.
Dokter.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you,
night.
Dokter. Anak Miss Dona. Cigo.
Oh, stop.
Gagal ibu itu.
Terang nak, terangan Dona.
Aku enggak.
Catherine. Thank you, Dr. Irin.
Barangkali tinggal pengali. Sampai
Dr. Irini, is there a doctor?
Dokter.
Are you scared? You need a treatment. I have alcohol here.
Dr. Irin,
Yes.
can you teach me a Greek kata, for example?
A few Greek words.
Yes. For example, apa kabar?
What's that?
Can you say or teach me speak Greek? For example, apa kabar? How are you?
How are you?
Sorry, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
How are you?
Tikanis.
What?
I will write it on the chat. Tikani.
Tikani. Oh, Tikani.
Tikanis.
Tikanis.
Bravo.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Tikanis.
I reply Kala.
What?
Kala. I write
Kala.
it. Kala.
Tikani kala.
Kala. Yeah.
And I teach you
What
speak
about-
Minang.
Okay.
How are you? Apo kabar?
Apo kaba.
Yes, good.
Apo kaba.
How are you, Sam in Apo kabar?
Apo kaba.
Good is baik. Apo kabar catat.
Apo kaba means how are you?
Yes.
And then yes, and bye.
Bye. Apa ya? Good, bye.
Bye.
Iya, baik.
Bye.
Iya, baik. Apa ya? And then last, yeah. Oh, you
Last question,
okay. One again. Beautiful. Ranca bana.
Ranca bana. Ranca.
Ya, Dr. Irini is Rancak Bana.
Dr. Irini is Ranca bana.
Ranca bana.
Yes.
You are all Ranca bana.
Yeah.
Wiwi.
Ya, Bu, ya, Kak.
Deadline, please. Time's
Okay.
over.
Okay.
Dr. Irin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
Si Wurian pakai bahasa Inggris tuh.
Iya dong. Habis.
Bisa mereka
Jadi lo tahu mak kan lokasi honeymoon.
Wajar.
Mana jadi tanya budgetnya barang sebulan.
Marvel kan ada dua itu.
Kok bisa kok lebih bisa.
Canggung ya.
Lebih
Boleh keluar Bu, keluar lah ya. Mandi. Anak ada
Kamerawan Mbak.
mandi ya, mandi.
Kamerawan ada tak tutup dong. Oh, kamerawan.
Wiwi.
Ya, Bu.
Apa nanya berapa? How many participants are there in the Zoom?
Oh, okay, alright. Wait. Saya
How many
hitung dulu.
participants?
36, Bu.
36.
Enggak,
No,
90 tadi.
Berapa tadi?
Udah lebih 90-an tadi 98.
Kok yang 36 partisipan?
Yang
Ya,
ini
banyak yang keluar.
iyalah keluar. Tadi
Oh,
nih,
iya.
Pop. Nih, Pop tadi yang tinggi
Ah.
sampai 101.
Tuh.
Iya,
Ah.
pertama.
Nah, tuh mundur sampai kini 336 habis. Labi-labi keluar saudaranya.
Kak Ian.
Kita pandai doang.
Kak Ian.
Makin pandai macam aku.
Live.